David Lynch. His name evokes surrealism, cinematic brilliance, and an unforgettable influence on the worlds of film and television. The surreal works include Blue Velvet and Mulholland Drive, cult favorite series Twin Peaks. His vision in blending the bizarre and beautiful would leave the viewer in a trance, bewildered. David Lynch, age 78, left this world behind, but his influence is still going on. In this comprehensive analysis, we'll explore the genius of David Lynch, the themes that defined his work, his impact on modern cinema, and why his legacy endures in the hearts of cinephiles and creators alike. Born on January 20th, 1946 in Missoula, Montana, David Lynch spent his childhood moving from place to place as his father was a research scientist. This wandering lifestyle exposed him to different landscapes that would later influence his imagination. An apathetic student, Lynch found refuge in art and painting, eventually enrolling at the Pennsylvania Academy of Fine Arts in 1965. It was here that he began experimenting with filmmaking, creating short films that hinted at his future mastery of surreal narratives. One of Lynch's first major works was the short film The Alphabet, 1968, a haunting mix of animation and live action. This piece set the tone for what would become a career marked by unorthodox storytelling and striking visuals. David Lynch's feature-length debut, Eraserhead, 1977, is often described as one of the most disturbing and enigmatic films ever made. Filmed over 5 years on a shoestring budget, the movie introduced audiences to Lynch's unique aesthetic. Dreamlike sequences, unsettling soundscapes, and a narrative logic that defied convention. The story of Henry Spencer and his grotesque, otherworldly child resonated with midnight movie audiences, earning Lynch a devoted following. Hollywood soon took notice. In 1980, Lynch directed The Elephant Man, a poignant drama about John Merrick, a man with severe physical deformities living in Victorian England. The film garnered 8 Academy Award nominations, including Best Director for Lynch. This success catapulted him into the mainstream, though he never abandoned his avant-garde roots. Following The Elephant Man, Lynch tackled Dune, 1984, an adaptation of Frank Herbert's epic sci-fi novel. Despite its ambitious scope, the film was a commercial and critical failure. Lynch's experience with studio interference during Dune taught him a valuable lesson about creative control, prompting him to prioritize his artistic integrity in future projects. Lynch's next film, Blue Velvet, 1986, was a stark departure from the sprawling space opera of Dune. This haunting exploration of small-town America's dark underbelly solidified Lynch's reputation as a master of psychological horror. Featuring standout performances by Kyle MacLachlan, Isabella Rossellini, and Dennis Hopper, Blue Velvet remains a cornerstone of Lynch's oeuvre. In 1990, Lynch revolutionized television with Twin Peaks, a series co-created with Mark Frost. Centered around the murder of Laura Palmer, a high school student in a seemingly idyllic Washington town, the show captivated audiences with its blend of mystery, supernatural elements, and quirky humor. The character of FBI agent Dale Cooper, portrayed by Kyle MacLachlan, became an instant cultural icon. Despite its initial success, Twin Peaks struggled to maintain viewership in its second season, leading to its cancellation. However, its influence endured, paving the way for modern prestige television. Shows like The X-Files and True Detective owe much to the groundwork laid by Twin Peaks. Lynch's well-covered post-Twin Peaks career went from well-received works like Lost Highway in 1997 and Mulholland Drive in 2001 to further experimentation. His final feature, Inland Empire, in 2006, was a 3-hour odyssey shot entirely on digital video and went one step further with its support of new technology. Beyond filmmaking, Lynch also found other creative expression in painting, music, and meditation advocacy. His commitment to transcendental meditation led him to start the David Lynch Foundation, through which he advances the practice throughout the world. David Lynch's influence extends far beyond his filmography. His unique approach to storytelling has inspired countless filmmakers, from Quentin Tarantino to Guillermo del Toro. The term Lynchian has entered the cultural lexicon, describing works that embody his signature blend of the surreal and the mundane. Lynch's ability to tap into the subconscious, to evoke both wonder and unease, ensures that his work remains timeless. As audiences revisit his films and new generations discover his genius, the impact of David Lynch continues to resonate.